Hello, am I audible?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you're
I can hear you.
Yeah. So a very good evening, everyone. We are here to welcome our international fellows and interacting with our previous fellows. So welcome all of you to on the behalf of Foundation for People-centric Health System. And so am I? I'm handing over to Sir. Sir, please welcome, Sir.
Good afternoon and good evening, everyone. Especially welcome to our new international fellow cohorts. I see at least 3 international fellows here. Before I start this session, I would request everyone to please, if possible, to switch on your camera so we can know and see each other. This is very special moment for us. This is the first cohort of fellows which will start as an international fellow. Otherwise, this is a 4th overall cohort of public health research fellow. We have experienced fellows from India, but it's a pleasure that we have 8 international fellows who would be joining this program. So we are going to utilize this opportunity to meet and greet. I think there is some issue with sound. Can you hear me clearly? Okay, perfect. So we are going to utilize this opportunity to meet and greet. We have an India-specific program of public health research fellows, and now we are starting on an international program. One of the key difference in international program, in addition to being fellows which comes from a different nationality, that the flavor of this program or the approach of this international fellowship program would be we would capture those topics which are of international public health relevance. So it is not international fellowship program only because there are people from different nationality, but this is an international fellowship program because we want to capture and the topics which are of international relevance. In this program, I'm sharing this for our benefit of our international colleagues who have joined here, that in this program, we have some of the colleagues from India who have already completed the Public Health Research Fellowship Program or national program. So they bring the experience from the previous program. And now we have colleagues from different nationalities, especially in Africa, but in other continents also. So what we want that fellows who are experienced and who have done this program in the past, we will make a pair, so to say, of one fellow who comes from a different nationality with another fellow, and then we would propose a topic, a research topic to be developed together. And then as a fellow, you can work for next 5 months to develop a research paper or review article on a topic which will be of a wider interest, of a global interest, of an interest for a wider audience beyond your national boundaries. So that's the background of this program. And this is the first cohort which we are starting with this. I would say that let's start with what is most important, the introduction of the fellows. And I see 4 fellows, I believe some other fellows would be joining in due course, 4 fellows from international program, from non-Indian nationality. And I would start with the introduction of those fellows. What we propose, that please introduce yourself, name, your educational background, what motivated you to apply for this fellowship program, and also what do you want to do as part of this program. So with this initial background, I invite the fellows from non-India part first, and then we will invite fellows who are part of India program first and now part of international program. So maybe I can go from the screen now. I see first on the screen. So maybe Abdul Rahman first. Over to you, Abdullah.
Hi, everyone. You hear me well?
Yes.
Thanks everyone. My name is Abdullah Abdurrahman. Uh, right now I'm in Canada, but my based in Somalia and in Kenya. My background, if I start my background is public health. My major specialty is tropical disease. Right now, I'm working as a research assistant in UFA, Department of Kidney Disease. The thing inspired me to join this program. I had a friend share with me, and I was always interested in research in public area. So I would like to get all those experience from this organization. Thanks.
Thank you very much. So would you like to reflect, what do you want to pursue? Which topic you want to pursue as part of this program?
I was interested, my interest in was communicable disease, especially malaria and tuberculosis. That was previous was working at that department when I was in my back home.
Okay, thank you. I think we will continue this discussion in due course also. Thanks. With this, can I request Enid from Uganda to please introduce and reflect.
Okay, thank you so much. Good afternoon. I hope I'm heard. Okay, this is Enid.
Yes.
Awala from Uganda. You told us to talk about ourselves. I'm a social scientist or a public health specialist with a social science program, background. And my first degree was a humanity, or was into humanities and social sciences, and did a master's in public health. I'm apparently almost starting my first term of my PhD in primary care and social medicine. However, the reason why I applied for this this program, one, I have vast interest in doing more of public health research, and just like I was trying to look at what are the gaps that have been addressed in public health with the social medicine aspect, and to what extent has social medicine been embraced in public health. So I thought by me attending this fellowship would help me to get grounded in some of what we call public health research, and see how to incorporate what we call social medicine public health research. Because yes, we understand these are all public health issues, public health, matters of public health concern. However, what is the social aspect of that public health concern? So it is what I really tried to look at, and I got interested when I reached out one day on your website. I saw this call for this fellowship, but however, the thematic areas of interest that were highlighted on that website really gave me the urge and the zeal to go ahead and apply for this, because I really felt this is what I really want to get or to learn from whatever. I've never gotten an opportunity to learn, but so I saw this fellowship opportunity. I really couldn't lower my hand. I said I should apply for it there and then. So the fact that most of these gaps have not been addressed, especially when it comes to a field that I really feel has not been addressed in the social aspect, that is antimicrobial resistance, I felt by me and my colleague whom I will pair up with, can try to come up with some of the concerns, not in India, maybe alone, but world over, that we can really look at in terms of what are the gaps that are not being addressed in the social medicine aspect of antimicrobial resistance that we can really understand or address during this fellowship. So I look forward to having my colleague and coming up with a very nice proposal, nice concept, nice papers at the end of the fellowship. And I know it will be good working together. Once again, I'm in it from Uganda, and I'm glad to be part of the fellowship program. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Enid, and most welcome, because social scientists are not there in our current cohort of fellows. So you bring a really valuable expertise in this, and we will not let you down. We will definitely find something really exciting from the wide range of work which we are doing, and we'll try to patch or club you with the right kind of fellows so we can work together on this aspect. Thank you. Next I see on the screen is Hubert Amu.
Thank you very much, Prof. My name is Hubert Amu. I'm a senior lecturer with the University of Health and Allied Sciences in Ghana. I'm with the Fred N. Vinca School of Public Health. I teach undergraduate and postgraduate students, and I also conduct research in public health. Research has been a major interest to me generally, and I'm always thrilled by the opportunity to get involved with a global audience, with a global research group to advance public health in general. So when I saw the call, I got interested because I felt that this is an important opportunity for me to collaborate with people who think like me, public health researchers, and to promote the public health agenda. And so it's a great opportunity for me to be here. And I look forward to working with the rest of the fellows and our mentors to ensure that by the end of our 6-month fellowship, I would have learned a lot to make me become one of the global public health giants that I envision to be in the next decades or more. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. One of the points in this fellowship program, and there's a learning from two previous completed cohort and another third cohort, which is going on parallel, that learning is dependent upon how much effort a fellow puts into it. And I also want to say that this is a very rigorous program, that in the previous fellowship cohort, there were 36 fellows, but only 12 was given a certificate of clearing that fellowship program. So it's not that simply by joining the fellowship program, one complete the program. They need to pursue and invest time. So we want to maintain that quality and rigor in this. And that's why in this international cohort, we wanted to bring in some of the fellowship fellows who have experience from the previous program to benefit maximum. And some of the best fellows from the previous programs are here. So it's a highly competitive process, and the entire idea is that everyone should benefit, get more benefit than the time they invest in this program. So thank you very much, Hubert. I also see Mohammed Hussain on the screen. So Mohammed, over to you.
Thank you very much. My name is Mohammed Hussain. I'm from Somalia. I live in the capital city of Somalia, Mogadishu. My background is public health. My major is epidemiology, and I work here at the University of Simat in Mogadishu as the head of department of public health since 2017. And I also I do lecture such courses like epidemiology, biostatistics, and since 2021 maybe or 2020, I have been working in different research projects. I really felt happy when I got that call from the foundation of People-centric health system. And then I just like, this is a great opportunity to get some, or maybe really experts from another countries. And then I decided to apply. And really, I felt happy when I just see that you said we have selected you. nowadays I am really working on different research projects, and then I want this fellowship to be one of those I really get maybe involved with another one. And then the idea is that public health issues nowadays is very common around the world, especially in Somalia. So working with such expertise, and then I believe that can help me also solve a lot of problems in Somalia. Yeah. So thank you very much, and I will be happy to work with you and learn a lot from you.
Thank you very much, Mohammed. So
Yeah.
we have today 4 fellows who have joined us. We also have 4 fellows from India cohort who have joined this international program. So now it's over to 4 fellows from India who are here. And I think this is a coincidence, but it makes a perfect timing that 4 fellows from this new international cohort and 4 Indian fellows from previous programs. So it's a time we can also think of matching one of each of the fellows from non-India and the fellows from previous program who are from India. And then we can start getting started on the work immediately. But just before I hand over to fellows from previous program who are part of this program, international fellows from India, want to share that we have one of the fellows from previous program, Prabkirat Kaur Dhillon. She had attended an international program. So Prabkirat or Kirat, not just introduce yourself, but please share your experience from the program which you attended in Brazil, São Paulo. And this will be great motivation for our international fellows also, but this is a reflection of that how wide and rich experience our fellows have in different areas. So first for Prabkirat, then we will go for Rishabh, and then Yashobant is here. Dr. Alok is also here. So okay, so Prabkirat, Rishabh, Alok, and Yashobant, that order.
Right. Hello, everyone. I hope I'm audible. Prabkirat is a fairly difficult name to pronounce, so you can all call me Kirat. And I just want to start off by, first of all, thanking FPHS for again having us here after the last Indian cohort. And I am extremely thankful to you for actually being the people who let me know that there was this amazing summer school training program that was happening in Sao Paulo. And then eventually that I applied to and got selected to. So I was in Brazil very recently. I came back last Monday, and it was a 15-day training program on epidemic preparedness. And given that my background is in public health, and my seminal work was with psychological resilience of healthcare workers, which sort of fell into epidemic preparedness, I think I got selected for the program, which was very intense. It was a very intense 14-day training program. And it was a multidisciplinary school with professors from all over the world. We had people from Harvard and then Imperial College London, and then absolutely amazing faculty from the School of Public Health in the University of Sao Paulo itself. And I would love to share further experiences, but right before that, I'll give you a tiny introduction of myself and my research interests. So like I said, I work with mental health, basically, and that's the core field that I've chosen to pursue, even for this particular fellowship. Other than that, I work a lot with health systems strengthening and reproductive health. So those are my 3 main areas, and open to questions. I mean, I think I will ultimately do give a presentation on my learnings from Sao Paulo, so I don't want to delve too deep into it right now.
Yeah, that's exactly, Kirat, what we expect, that in one of the next session, you can do a detailed presentation on your learning and what the program was all about. Because that's a program which is an annual program. So if more people are aware about that program, they can apply for such a learning. So thanks, Kirat. Rishabh.
Of course.
Good evening, everyone. Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
So this is Dr. Rizat Kumar Rana, and I was earlier in the Indian cohort. Thanks to Laria boss. We call him boss because he was a senior officer of the college. I have known him since my sixth, seventh year, and he is a prominent public health personality in India. And we were very much motivated by reading his articles, following him. So when we got the chance to do a fellowship, then Indian cohort, very happy. I joined it and I was able to complete it. So it was a wonderful learning session for me during various interactions with people of different backgrounds, and we were able to team up. And actually, Yasoban then we also teamed up to submit a synopsis. Still is working management, which is still due. And last week also I was in Delhi to work alongside the FPHS team in one of the flood-prone areas as a medical camp consultant. So it has been a wonderful ride, joyride with the team FPHS. Thanks, Laria boss again for meeting me this international course. I'm a faculty based in college, and my basic motto to joining all this and collaborating with lots of international people are to improve myself so that when I teach my students, they learn something new. So that's it from my side. Looking ahead for the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rishabh. Dr. Alok. We can't hear you. Yes.
Audible now, sir.
Yes, now we can hear you.
Okay. Good evening, one and all, respected Laharia sir and everyone present over here. And it's a matter of great happiness and opportunity for me to join as an international cohort, one from on behalf of FPHS. And I'm Dr. Alok. I'm currently pursuing my PhD in field of mental health, and I'm currently working on adolescent mental health and maternal mental health. And I'm happy to meet you all over here. And I'm always ready to share my experiences, and I'm always ready to learn from you and work as a collaborative team and share knowledge and experiences. I have worked in cohort 2 as a national fellow, and the experience was really wonderful because summarizing overall my experience of those approx 6 months, it was like a step by step. We got every module delivered at a Friday evening, we can say. And it overall, when we summarize, it is a complete bundle of public health program, we can say, entire experience of public health program. So it was highly beneficial for me in my practical days also. And that's all from my side, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Alok. And now, Yashwant, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. So good evening to all. And thanks to FPHS and also Dr. Laharia for this opportunity to continue in the International Fellowship Program. I'm also part of the Cohort 2, where I completed and then decided not to continue. And it's the key term that I should take. That's really intensive. And then I thought not to continue. But this opportunity, I think everyone, we should have this kind of sharing and the equality in the learning. Because currently I'm in the zone of European time and in Germany, and I do work with some countries in Africa, and I thought this international fellowship will give some impetus to co-learn and of course disseminate each and everything. So with this vision, I would like to continue with this international fellowship. And by background, I'm as a junior faculty at Indian Institute of Public Health, Gandhinagar. It's one of the first public health university in India. My domain of expertise, I work in the field of One Health, which grossly covers the human, animal, and whole ecosystem. And of course, disease surveillance and antimicrobial resistance is my additional domains. And I look forward to the collaboration and of course, interacting with all of you in the next 6 months. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So I think this fellowship program or international cohort indicate some experienced fellow and some new fellows. This is a new experience of learning for us. We will all be developing an entire package to facilitate this learning and opportunity. But what I can immediately think that we have 8 fellows on this call right now, though we have a more number of fellows we expected. For an international fellowship program, we would not expect that each fellow will produce one document. But Nabya, if you can walk through what are the expectations from the fellowship program, that will be great for the fellows. And then toward the end of this conversation, we would discuss how to do grouping of the fellows. So maybe 8 fellows can form 2 groups or 3 groups. And if we can produce something which is like each group of 3 or maybe a group of 4 can produce something very high quality international publication standard document, that will be success of this program. So one of the minimum requirement is a publication ready manuscript, which could be review article or any other document. That's an expectation from this program, but we are suggesting that let's form a group of 2 or group of 3. So out of the 8 fellows on this call, we have at least 3 or 4 documents by end of 6 months. So Nabya, you want to walk through the fellows about what are the expectations and how we will proceed?
Yes, sir. So I think we'll proceed by first they'll be pair up and you guys have to find like what are your research interest areas and interacting with each other. So the requirement is that you need to submit a manuscript at the end of the 6 months. And also we are starting a policy webinar. So it's in the month of August. So I'll be sharing the links for all the webinars. So it's in more than 70% of attendance is required to attend that webinar. And also, so after selecting the research topic, so you need to make a work plan, which you'll be sharing with me. And I guess for now, that's it. I'll be sharing you more details in August. I guess by mid of August, I'll be sharing more details to them.
So today, our idea was to have an interactive session and meet and greet. But you also learned about each other. And on this call, if you also want to collaborate, coordinate, but we will form a working WhatsApp group on which you can exchange ideas and do pairing, share your topics of interest. And if other fellows want to join, we will do a series of learning webinars. For example, in the month of August, we are going to do a health financing dialogue. And these health financing dialogue will have 3 leading experts speaking about 3 different health financing basic concepts. Second webinar would be on out-of-pocket expenditure, and third webinar would be that health financing and universal health insurance. 3 leading experts on this topic would be doing so. And we will regularly do webinars, which will be webinars and expert talks, which will be linked to the themes which you are going to select for your work. So most important is that, especially each of the international fellow, we are not very stringent that each fellow do one, but we definitely insist that each fellow identify one more fellow and a pair of 2 fellows prepare one concept note that what you want to do as part of this program, a manuscript or a already available data which you want to convert into form of manuscript, or do want to do a review article on your area of interest. We will facilitate it every which way, which essentially means you will do a major heavy lifting, but we will bring in the required expert who can guide that process. And we will, if you are willing to do heavy lifting, we will ensure that the product is high quality. We will provide every opportunity to learn on that topic. We don't want to do random webinars, but if you identify the topics of your interest, we will get subject expert on those topics and they will help you and guide you. So webinar will facilitate your writing or your learning. At the end of this, we definitely, if the minimum requirement of one manuscript is not done, then we will extend this fellowship program. So that's a minimum, a commitment which you are making to deliver one product, and we do not want to complete this without that one product. It's like any degree or any course, you have to meet certain standards. And this ask is not that high. but definitely it requires sustained engagement, a product which we agree to be delivered at the end of the program. Hope that is agreeable to each one of you. We will guide in this process and we will learn in the due course. Yes, I see some hands, and if there are any reflections, please just switch on your camera and let us know. Well, I don't, yeah, Prabhkira.
Yes. One major, I mean, it's more of a question actually, given that and you can like tell me if this is like the appropriate time to ask it. So in the last cohort, we had a lot of lectures scheduled for a weekday, and on a lot of times on Friday evenings. And I was just wondering if we can maybe do it this time on weekends when people actually have like time to actually stop and listen to the webinar, because I don't know, but like I am personally working, and Friday night and Friday evening is the most heavy part of the week. So just that.
Well, I think that's a very good suggestion. We wanted to do those webinars on Saturday also, but many of the fellows, especially those in medical college or academic institutions, they work on Saturdays also. So they had indicated that they do not have a time available on Saturday. Doing on Saturday evening was equally challenging for speakers because speakers would not be available. So what we are going to ensure this time, of course, a slot need to be identified which is suitable for both speaker and fellows. But now onward, all our lectures and webinars would be live and also posted on a YouTube channel. So people can access those those later on. For example, this three lecture series on public health dialogue on health financing, this will be live streamed, but also available on website. So we are going to find a middle path that provide opportunity. Of course, most appropriate is that there is an interactive opportunity. But if that doesn't work, then we ensure that at least the questions are collected and as many fellow as possible can benefit from this work. But thanks for this suggestion.
Thank you.
So excuse me, I want to add one more thing. First of all, thank you for formative presenting and all the information. The thing I want to add is there is a difference because we're international followers, so there is a difference in time. So right now is morning, so I think it's a little bit difficult, the time difference, and so I hope it's a recording and we can sometimes, if we miss, to watch all those recording.
Sure, we will try that every webinar experts lecture is recorded if they are provided they approve or they agree to be recorded. But we'll do that. Thanks. We understand this part because international cohort is going to be really challenging in the sense of time zones and all aspect. But I repeat this point that most important in this fellowship cohort is that we make pair of fellows. So either right now you just have a discussion, or when we create WhatsApp group, within a few days you form a pairing and you approach your fellow with whom you want to do this kind of work. Introduce yourself in more detail through the WhatsApp message, then connect with each other, and then let us know that how you are going to pair and which topic you are going to cover. I think that will be the best part, because the second key thing is that this is more of a self-paced learning, which is facilitated by us. So if it's a self-paced, we are only nudging you to do this thing, but ultimately you have to do majority of the work. That's one. We will bring expert, we will facilitate this thing. And third point is that what we want you to utilize this opportunity to do more of a global work, because each one of you know your setting, but and you can always write something about your setting. But this opportunity should be utilized to develop something which is more a global and more than one country experience is captured in that documentation. If I say global is a little too big, that is doable, but more than one country experience synthesized together, and one fellow helping with working with other fellow to develop something or co-learning, co-creating that document. That's the approach. But we can also utilize this opportunity to invite more external and international experts who can guide and support this thing. So your expert guidance is not restricted to Foundation for People-centric Health System, but if you develop something which is really solid and useful, we will utilize the platform provided by this fellowship to get you international expert. You identify an international expert that you want expert input of this international subject expert, and we will try to invite and get or request him to agree to support this process. We cannot guarantee that, of course, but we can definitely try our best in getting that subject expert to guide and support the process. But from my experience, I also want to say that getting a good subject expert to guide you, it is absolutely essential, and the key prerequisite is that whatever you develop is high quality. So you have to work hard and develop something good quality, which is exciting or enticing enough for an external expert to think, oh, well, this looks very promising and I can guide and support this thing. So the hard work is the key for this program. Okay, if there are no additional questions, we can keep it short and we can close for the now. But Nabya, we need to get this kind of regular engagement. We need to we will come up with the detailed program. And if each one of you agree, then we will include you in a single group of WhatsApp group, if not already done. Thank you very much for joining. From my side, over to Nabya.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll make a group in a few days. And so you will be connected and just form a group. So, so we are ending. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Do you want to take a group photograph?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm about to say. That I'm requesting everyone to just switch on your camera for like 3 minutes and just take a screenshot. I guess we have a question.
Hubert, you have a hand raised.
Yes, Prof. I think some time back, our details were taken, including photographs. I want to believe probably a page will be created for us, the fellows. I want to know how soon that will come up so that I can inform my network, because this is a great opportunity and I would want to announce it that, yes, I'm really taking this fellowship. So I don't know when that will come in so I can appropriately inform my network.
I think, okay, that's a very good point. So one on a page on the website, but we have a very active LinkedIn page, and we will, one after another, we will post the fellow detail on the LinkedIn page, which is also has a good number of followers. So both things will be done. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Please switch on your camera, everyone who is on the call, and if you are interested, and then we do this photograph. Thank you.
Just yes. Taken. Thank you so much.
Nabya, can I disappear so only fellows are there, so that photograph can also be taken? Or like it's all right? I think it's okay.
It's okay. I have taken.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a great day. And
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
soon.
everyone.
Thank you.